Ooh, QB. Team of the year, welcome back. We got 83 overall. What? Alright, is he going to set? No, he does not. Yeah, I don't need him, but I'll keep him though. I ain't got a good team, bro. It's not that good, but it ain't that bad neither. I got the basics. Yeah, I got my boy Ryan Shazier. How'd I get him? Okay, here, I'll show you. Challenges. When you play, I gotta go down to it because it's not on here. The 50. So these challenges, you can get a player for every, I think, 8 or 15 stars, one of the two. And in tier 8, not stacked player weeks 1 through 7. So you can get like an 80 overall or a 90 overall, which is if you go all the way down to the bottom, tier 16, not stacked player weeks 8 through 15. And these are the people that you can get. You can get any of these people, these people, all through 8 through 15. Try to go through there. No. Then you can, when you get done and you finish week 15, basically you can just go and you'll get a pack that says the 8 through 15. I haven't really grinded all the challenges because I still got NFL Epics, Ultimate Kickoff, Team Affinity, and I have all these other ones, which is I do the current ones because if I do all of these, I'm pretty, Team of the Year, Nat Fantasy Pack, I'm pretty sure you'll get, I think you'll get like 50,000 coins. Play Dennis, bro. Oh, Dennis, Bethencourt? Because I know a couple Dennises, Dylan. That's cool. Wait, Dennis. Let me see if that man's on. Dennis. Just give me a second, Dylan. I'll play him in a second. Gotta look down here. That's another thing. I got the Jerry Rice, Fathers of Flash, uniforms. These things are awesome. Okay, so I got Devin Hoover. Alright, well, if I'm gonna be playing, okay, hold on, wait a second. I should be close. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, and that's another set that's good for you, Dylan. What overall is your team, Dylan? Oh. So anything will help your team. Okay, so look, you see the Autumn Blast? Yeah, these two might be hard to get, but if you go down here to the 92, or no, is it the, no, it's the Autumn's Ace. You get to pick out of Von Miller, Fletcher Cox, Aaron Jones, Austin Hooper, Daniil Hunter, Patrick Peterson, Allen Robinson, somebody else. I forget who else it is, but that's a good set to do. And then another good set to do, is it playoffs? Playoff launch? Yeah. 95 overall. You can get DK, Brady, who else? DK, Brady. I can't remember. Ooh, dang, my boy at 97. Jesus Christ. Joey Bosa. Cameron Hayward. Yeah, my boy. My Vontae David. Mario Davis. Ooh, let's go. He got a card. Let's go. That's my boy right there. Hey, that's strong safety Jamal Adams. He ain't no joke, man. Who's the offense cards? Good QB. I don't even know why he got a good card, bro. He ain't really that good. He kind of overrated. Hey, touchdown Jesus right here, boy. Josh Allen better be on here, bro. How are you not going to give Josh Allen a 96 overall card? Like, bruh. What is wrong with you? Specialist. Who got a fucking specialist card, bro? Chase Young should have got a card. Kicker, Turner, Gunner. Alice Lewinsky. Year. Wait, hold up. The pack contains one random offensive defensive. That's icy. Oh, another. Dylan, you here? Just text in the group chat. Oh no, you left the thing. Okay, I'm fixing my layout. It should not be like this. Like a broadcast. Comments. Okay, comments to speech. Spoken only ones. The English United States Portugal. Speed. Alright, there we go. Fix that. Come on, full screen back. Oh dang, Fletcher Cox got a 97. Funny, bruh. Ooh. Defense or offense? Okay, that'd be 300 though. Special offers, what have we got in here? Rather buy. Oh, fucking, oh. I'm gonna buy 2 of these players. So I could sell for, Pick offense or defense. Offense or defense. Gonna text back. Right back. Offense pack, yes. '86 John Hannah. Who's my left guard right now? I don't know who my guard is. Compared to others. Oh yeah, no. I got Joel Batonio. What does he? Can he go into the 95? Oh, Pat. Oh fuck! I could buy one of those things. Make my person just a tad bit better. Then I won't have any Madden cash. Yeah, let's do that. Buy that. Just join the live stream on your computer or PlayStation. Training. Oh. I need to be saving up my training, bro. I ain't gonna cap. No kidsy. Damn. Fuck, you can get 6 of those? Those things are expensive for no damn reason. I'm pretty sure I qualified for that, but squads, challenges. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. Let's do it. Don't give up turnover in the third quarter. Form 3+ bullet passes. Psh. It's fucking easy.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
He's thrown on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Ingram again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson steps away. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Snead that time. First down, Baltimore.
My challenges do what now? See goals, first challenge. 3 bullet passes. Okay. That's easy because that's all I throw.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there of 22.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, "Hey, who's going to make a play for me?"
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Baltimore.
This one fielded at the 5.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Load up the live stream on the PC or your PlayStation and the TV.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Play action. Vick. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the move to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. From the red zone now, Vick. He'll buy some time right. That is caught by McCaffrey for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ed McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what...
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he rifles one incomplete. And McCaffrey, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Throwing again. Vick. That one's complete to Tomlinson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now here's Vick. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Vick. Flushed out right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. And McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the... The Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, he's set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Woo!
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And the Ravens taking the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
It still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to go for a big play down. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
from way up at the 23. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens
Do you
take
plan
over
on
first
joining
and
the stream
10
and watching
at their own 38-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 38. But they run the option as Jackson will hand it to Ingram.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarter...
And I think the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Let's go. Let's go, Dre Ball. Let's go.
Fumbled on the play.
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
I'll pick up
A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Calais Campbell fighting his way home for the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 19 yards away. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. To throw, Vick. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 27.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 7.
An option run with Ingram.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
And DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is taken at the 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Play action now, Vic.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
And makes the score Broncos.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Back to Brown, this time complete.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He can run for it, and he will. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Chase Young.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's... And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson.
You don't have to give me a second.
And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense, because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about
bro, somebody just tried to onside kick me, bro.
Quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
What'd you say, bro?
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yo.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Vic goes play action. And this is caught. And
that team to your thing, bro. It's going to be challenging. I promise you. Bro, I can barely do it, and I got a 90 overall team.
His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on
Mike Vick
and score a touchdown.
The 50.
With the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
28.
What?
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now
What'd you say, Dylan?
Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
Hey, but guess...
And they'll get him down
yeah, go down to week 1 and play through them all. Because you can get some good players off of that. You can get a 91 Taylor Mays. You can get a Brian Dawkins.
37 seconds to go.
You can get a couple good people off there. That's how I got my team. Come on, bro. Stop scrambling with Lamar. I put a spy out, you idiot. Right.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble.
Oh, you got to put him on hard if you want 100 stars.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw
Woo!
by Andrews.
Jeff Kuda just lit you up, son.
The second of their timeouts. As they
Oh, did you play Madden 20?
Seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
You, bro, Madden 20, you should have played it because you could have got a free 90 overall, 92 overall Chase Young and a free 91 overall corner.
Let's see how this plays out.
Free 91 overall Jeff
Ravens
Kuda.
going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds.
Ed McCaffrey? Trust me, that's what I got.
Dancing to his left. He's got the first down and more.
Okay, you should fumble. That's Jeff Okuda. Come on, man.
At the 43.
Nah, that's Jeff.
Nicely done. Another one up.
I know, I'm about to have to go find an adapter to put through my iPhone. Bro, it'd be better, it'd be easier. What? Buy what? The Madden Cash? Yeah, you can buy them, and it'll make your team better.
I can't buy it on PC, bro.
You can't? That's trash.
And I'm like, that's so stupid.
Dude, that is garbage.
When I go to hit like a store to buy it,
Right.
it says, oh, this is not available right now. Every time.
Dude, that's... Sorry.
I should have just bought this shit on console.
Dude, another thing I was gonna tell you, some games you want to play on console anyways because they process faster than a PC sometimes. Not all the time though.
Oh yeah. Madden, it just looks so good on PC, but like, I'm playing on 120 FPS right now. On that.
God. I gotta score 10.
I don't get no yard games or nothing on here.
Bruh.
Straight online head-to-head, these motherfuckers be so good.
Dude, I played in the exhibition head-to-heads. Dude, you wanna know how many people I made rage quit? Fuck.
How many?
Probably 7 to just today from interceptions. I would literally go back in coverage with a middle linebacker and intercept it, and dude, they'd fucking be pissed. Dude,
I got scored a touchdown in 4 plays.
Dude, first play of the game, dude throws the ball, interception. Dude, that kid cussed me out for 2 hours straight. No ending or anything.
On, I can't get messages, but I'll be making some people rage quit on here. But that one step where it's like, what is it? Alright, what's up, babe? It's like some type of game mode on here where you get random play.
The yard?
I forget what it's. Huh?
The yard?
No, not the yard, it's the other one.
Superstar?
I don't know what it's called. Huh?
Superstar KO?
Yeah.
On EA Sports.
Oh. I don't want to hear her going crazy on that because me and one of my other buddies, dude, we